Howdy. Right now I'm 3D modeling some icicles real quick. It's just like some small little commissions, and then I think I'm gonna hop back off. But just for a little bit, unless something else pops up. Oh, I need to turn on screencast keys. Probably help out a little bit. There it is. How's your day been, Brocky? It's been great. Alright, that's good to hear. If this looks bad, just hang in with me. I'm trying to see if this works. I'm trying to try something new that I haven't done before for an icicle. Yeah, trust the process here. Oh, I just started. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see that one. I just started working on this. I think the stream started like couple minutes before you got in, like maybe a minute. Not long at all. I didn't even start on the commission until just now. That's the first one. I did subdivide that, didn't I? Definitely didn't. All right. That's pretty good for an icicle. I don't know if double siding looks good or not. Yeah, it's not worth it. What's the other one? Pine tree. Okay. What's a low poly pine tree even look like? Oh, okay, that's easy. Majority of the pine trees on on the actual what do you call it? The bark, I guess, the bark area. The majority of it won't be visible, So as long as you get the base of it good, and the top isn't sticking out, and you get the, if your top is sticking out, you want to do the top, but just gonna save some polys with that, and then just making that a straight line. Alright, cool. Also, this is the reference picture I'm going for. Can you loop cut a cone? Yeah, no. Like I should have known that by now. Oh, howdy, Air. Windows Node Wrangler built-in add-on Node Wrangler? Do you mean the one where you press Control-Shift-T and add in the materials? Is that the Node Wrangler? Oh yeah, I do use that if I'm putting textures on something. It just speeds everything up. Like we were talking about yesterday, it helps with workflow. There's no reason not to use it. Oh. It's so useful. Like when you're making like a realistic tree model, like I used to do all the time, it's perfect. Genuinely not a better add-on other than that. Like that's the absolute best. And if you try to tell me any different, you can argue with literally anything else. I'm not arguing that. That is 100% fact. What the heck isn't that? I'm rotating this tree, by the way, so that it doesn't look all the same everywhere. Ooh, I forgot to change transparency on that. That's funny. Oh, those are inverted. Aren't they? Yeah, those are inverted. So the way you fix inverted faces is you just do Alt N flip after selecting all the faces, by the way, in case you don't know. Pine Tree 1 I just did. Pine Tree 2. Did I not export? Okay, cool. Oh, good now. think recalculate outside is better because maybe it may flip faces that are already correct. To my knowledge, I may be incorrect. It was just the way I did a solidify modifier. It flipped the faces doing that, so it was all the faces were flipped that time. Welcome back, Rebirth. Hey, Slipsy. Gang's all here. In case y'all weren't here for it, I was modeling a pine tree. But we good with that now. Let me see what's next. A snow pile. Alright, boys, don't let this one get leaked out how easy this is to do. So what we're gonna do is, where is it? Do I have them? Do I have the thingamajigger to do it? Okay, I do landscape. So what you're gonna do is you have the landscape, that thingamajigger, and then you're going to take the subdivisions and just lower them to, like, I guess 40/40 would be good. And what you can do from here for the snow pile is you can just grab one vertice, proportional editing, snag it up. Oh, that's way too much. Hold up. It's a little bit more accurate if you scale it up. So for the snow pile, what you can do is you can just, oh, gotta increase this. Just gotta move it around a little bit in certain areas, and like areas like this, move it down because it's not as rounded. Along the areas flat. You can go to the middle, drop it down. Because what you're going to do with this is you're going to want this part to be underneath whatever part you're trying to add it to. And then the stuff that's up top, you're going to want that to just peek over. And so it's better to have a snowy area like that. Okay, this part's... Also, you can press O for that, but I'm too lazy to reach across my keyboard. So what we can do now is, since it's 3,000 triangles, we can just take this decimate. Do you have any tips for branches, tree branches, cactus branches, etc.? I can never seem to make... Never seem to like the... So the way you would do a branch is, let me just... You could just take this, Shift D, rotate, move it, and then of course you want to scale it down so it can fit inside. You could put a loop cut, and then with proportional editing on, proportional editing, if you have multiple loops, like if there's one here and here, you could just grab it and do like this. Oh, let me get it all straightened out first. You could just grab it and do like this. Or if you want to do it individually, you could grab this face right here, and then hold Control. This isn't really working right now. I don't know what's going on. You could just... Heck is going on? Just right click, control right click. Oh, proportional editing's messing it up. Okay, so you can just control right click the whole way up and then scale down as you go. Which obviously you wouldn't want to make a turn like that, but just say you're like right here, and then so that's the end to 0. And then you could just put a little branch thing on it. How to do intermission? What is intermission? The intersection between the tree and the start of the branch is never smooth, although yeah, it's pretty much impossible to do that. I don't think really any games do that. I think what was it? I was watching one game trailer. I think it was Sons of the Forest, and their rocks they did not intersect with the ground well. And that game's not even AAA. That game is AAA. It's not an indie game. So if they're doing that AAA games, you shouldn't even worry about that on a Roblox game where no one else is gonna notice. But for this, you can just keep subdividing and decimating until it's smooth. 300. Let's get this down a little bit further. Down to 100, and then we'll subdivide again. And now we got a snow pile. What's intermission, Slipsy? I don't know how to do cutscenes unless you're talking about. I think I have it downloaded right now. Don't I? So there's like a little cutscene thing I had to do for one of the videos to where I made it like go across really quickly on an old video. There's like a little camera one. That's like as far as I'm aware on how it works. Okay, it looks better precise. I'm trying to do individual vertices, extrude them, convert to curve, and make the resolution and size bigger. If that works, let me know. Because that might be a good way to go about it, but I feel like when you add a solidify modifier, I feel like it's going to make it weird. Play my new game. It's called Killer Arma. What's the group or name it's under, or what's your profile it's under? Because I think I did promise you yesterday I would play it, and I never ended up playing it. Steaming Diesel. Okay, Steaming Diesel is the group, I'm assuming. Oh, Steaming Diesel is your profile. Okay, okay. Is that your actual user, or is that your online thing? Oh, there's no spaces, I'm assuming. I don't see it. You have a bright red head. Oh, Diesel Steam. Okay, got you. There's an underscore. Which one is it? Is it Killer Arms? Killer Arms. I'm assuming. Oh, okay. I would disable shift lock right here. I pull this thing up. That's shift lock. I do like the FOV thing you did, where when you start walking, I don't know if it's subtly increasing your speed. Whoa. Okay, that's pretty cool actually. I do like that. So I'm pretty sure this is a free model, but it's still pretty cool regardless. I don't like how slow the ADS goes, or is that just because I was moving? That's still pretty slow. I would recommend like a shift button, and then crouching and sliding, stuff like that. Also with like like a round script where you can have different maps, as well as you can play multiple rounds. I keep pressing shift trying to run. And I think if you're gonna make a game like this, to where you're jumping and moving around, having ADS would slow down your game. So I'd recommend just not having ADS overall, and just make it where you can hit fire guns at perfect accuracy. Especially when this already hit fires perfect accuracy. If you don't know how to do that, just look it up. There's usually Roblox. What does F do? Okay, that's pretty cool. I do like that. So what I'd recommend doing is just looking at on DevForm, and then just going around and trying to find different things to take off of that. Do entry team. If I click off? Okay, I haven't clicked off yet. I'll do entry team, but that's the last one I'm doing. Let me pull up the stream real quick. Is this not the same game, but just a different melding? I can't move. Yeah, you can't shut the. This looks like the same game, but just with a different model. And those are free models. It seems like you just made free models into a game. Yeah, I did it again. Seems like you just made free miles into a game. Is there anything y'all'd like me to show you how to do? Or introduce you to? Should I just make a simulator map on stream? And then just make it free to the public? Yeah, same Slipsy. Should I just make a simulator map real quick and then just let y'all have it for free? What do y'all think about that? My maps change in game. You have to make a map change script. So the way I'd recommend figuring that out would just be looking up Roblox, how to make a map change script. And you can just take a video like this and use it. I don't know who this guy is, but I'm just assuming since he's showing up twice, he's gonna be good. Or, you know, maybe DevForm. DevForm would be a good way to learn anything if you're trying to program something. Just learn it through that. Alright. I'm following you, Rebirth. How do I run scripts? You just insert object script. How that prints hello world. When you start the game and you go to your output, you would see in the output hello world. Stuff like that. You just have to play the game and that's how you run them. We change the name of the stream to creating a simulator map. So what we can do for the grass is we could grab something like, let's see what would be good for a grass texture. That'd be decent. So we could take this, do 100 by 100 plate, just to, this would make the spawn area, so we're trying to be all within this. How to take a texture and change its color. Oh yeah, you just click on the properties of it. Take a cylinder. Oh, it's already on one side. We can just shrink it down. Dirt. Kind of want to make it. Yeah, that's the color I'm looking for. So this is gonna be the general spawn area. From here we can go 1, 25, 25. Gray. Can move this up. And then take this. Do we do this? No, it's way too bright. We can go up, in, and we can make it pretty much just like a gradient kind of thing. So we can take this, make sure its value is 100, and we'll minus 20 on the value every time. So we can go 80, then we can go 60. And then we can, oh yeah, that's right. Go up one. This can be the spawn point. Well, what game should I make next? I'd recommend doing like a little bit of a lower end game, so that way that you can practice on working on models. Increase this again, 120. Take the middle, up one, neon. Make it as close to the ground as possible without clipping through. Needs to be a little bit brighter. Like all this smooth plastic. I did the method. The intersections aren't very smooth, but it's very fast. It looks better if you combine the control plus right mouse button, then convert it to a curve and change its depth. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you, Air. And when I just don't know how to import my models to Roblox. You can just, so say if you want, there's two of these. I want to export both of them. I just go File, Export, OBJ. You know, I'd do Snowpile again. I'd export like that. Or if I only wanted to do one of these, I'd click on it. Or I'd highlight. So say there's three, actually. This way you can really understand. You'd highlight the ones you'd want. File, Export, OBJ, Selection only. You tick that on. Export. Right? And then you go and find the one you want in your files. And you just double click on Snowpile, right? Location, no. Doesn't really matter right now. And then you have it. If it looks a little wonky like this does, it's usually the render fidelity, and you can chant it precise. It'll be good. Okay, that's good to know, Aaron. It didn't like twist the thing or nothing? Didn't twist the mesh? $101. Darken it. Getting this to a precise 0.4. Oh, I thought that'd be a lot harder. You're welcome, Slipsy. Okay, cool. Could pull this in a little bit. How do you color your models in Blender? You'd have to use a texture. I'd recommend, I can probably find a video real quick. I don't think I'd watch this. This isn't what you're gonna want. I would go more along the lines of something like Kingscade. Kingscade would probably do better. Looks like the same texture map though that he uses. Okay. So now we can grab these and we can just throw over, I think I already have this as a PBR in here, don't I? Yeah. Okay, that's not showing up properly. Oh, it's plastic. Can't do that then. Alright. I don't play Roblox games normally. This look decent? No. Where's the grid thing I'm looking for? This be good? No. If I make the size smaller.